Hello again, everyone. This is Fontos with episode 5 of Iron Horses. With a pretty quick turnaround between episode 4 and episode 5, I recorded episode 4 just last night. That means there hasn't been a whole lot of time for people to watch and comment on episode 4. That's probably my loss. I'm sure someone's going to notice something after I record this that I could have done differently. But if you have any questions on episode 4, you can still go ahead and leave those and I will respond to them. As Larsenol commented on episode 4, I did have an audio difficulty. Somehow around the 35-minute mark, the audio and video got out of sync and they stayed that way for the rest of the video. I have no idea how that happened. They are fine on the original recording, so I should be able to easily put it back together and re-upload it. I'll try to get that uploaded tomorrow right after I upload episode 5. Episode 4, I was able to capture the Frostling's throne here. I did lose this city in the process, but I'm going to be able to get that back really quickly. I'm also going to be able to get this city from the Frostlings quickly. That will hopefully leave them with just this one city. It's possible they have other cities up here, but regardless, it shouldn't be too much to worry about. The other two players, both elves, one's throne is here and one's throne is here. That could be a good thing. It means I can get to them easily with my main armies, but it also means that they can get to me easily. So we're gonna have to see what happens here. I could fall under a pretty major assault within a turn or two. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I don't think I have anything I need to move quickly. Alright, I'm going to move this first, just to make sure those two units can't escape. Alright, neither of them are ranged, so this shouldn't be too hard. It's possible this guy will use berserk spells on me again. Doesn't look like he's going to, though. Looks like he's just accepted that he's going to lose this city. Hopefully these guys rush out soon. If not, Thunderstorm will just keep hammering her way at him. Alright, if I get lucky here, it'll kill the Ice Queen. No, not quite. Oh well. Let's move up as far as I can without getting hit. Alright, now if they don't rush, I can just shoot the Ice Queen next turn. Here they come. Guard Breaker's no big deal because I couldn't get hit by anything anyway. Let's see. Let's try a net. Okay, got a little lucky there. Who wants this experience? Alright, and I'll let the Lord of the Deep get the kill, just to get him started on leveling up. Alright, nice easy battle there. Hopefully this one's easy as well. Just one mounted archer. Could probably do this on auto combat, but I don't want to risk that weakened Hellhound running out ahead and getting himself killed. I'll let that knight take the brunt of it. Anything that poor mounted archer can do here. gonna shoot him or just go all the way and rush him? Yeah, he's not gonna do that much damage to me. Only 7 damage maximum. I'll just hit him. And now I can get a flank hit with this guy. Wow, did min damage. Okay. That means somebody else gets the experience from the kill. That means somebody else gets the experience from the kill. There we go. Alright. Gonna keep migrating, get my human happiness way, way up. They caught my spy drone. That was the odd unit out, the one I couldn't move fast enough to get it safe. There was another Griffin Rider coming behind it. Hopefully there wasn't more to their attack than that. Need to get more units defending this city. Oh, blue surrendered to me. Alright. We'll accept that. They did not have a throne. Which means I didn't get any cities. I just got Fjarnor. Let's see what stuff this guy has. He has mosquito darts and throw blades. You don't really need both of them. They kind of do the same thing, just with different types of damage. Really like his shock protection. It's going to be great against these elves. I might give that to this guy. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's give him martial arts, some hit points. All right. I'm gonna do overwhelm because I'm gonna be fighting against phalanxes, I would assume. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna have him leading his own army or not. I think I might just give him Berserk, because that will help regardless of whether he's leading an army or if he's underneath another leader. I thought I already told you to migrate. Okay, it's about finished. Not sure what I want to do with these golems yet. I could send them across the water to the front lines. Or I could hold them back and have them clear out stuff with this army. I'll get back to that. Let me clear out these structures first. Static electricity, I don't want to run up and hit these units if I can avoid it. That's where having fire pistol will come in handy. It'll be tough to damage the Phantasm Warrior with fire pistol because they have physical protection. I do want to take that apprentice out as fast as possible. So let's get him to turn around, then finish him off with this guy. Alright, I should be able to kill this snake too. Well, maybe not. use my big gun. Yep, that'll do it. Alright, even if they both attack this guy, I don't think they can kill him. If they do max damage and shock him and stun him, they might be able to kill him. They're not going to go after him anyway. Alright, I might need to run up and hit them. I can try shooting this guy first. Then hit him to turn him around. Ah, I got stunned. Then I can run around and hit him. I got stunned, but I at least finished the snake off. Ah, every hit's getting me stunned. There we go. I should at least... Well, I at least absorbed a lot of his movement. He could potentially kill that guy. Let's see. Use my cheapest spell. Just to make sure I keep that cavalry alive. Alright, 4 of those 5 are at silver medal. They will be evolving soon. Now this is why I have my priest here. Switch the priest in with the most damage units and let him heal a little bit before I attack that next structure. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and make a cannon. I don't think I have any good reason not to. If I can get like 2 cannons, 2 golems, and a knight led by this guy, that'd be a pretty good stack of units. Just keep doing merchandise here. And now that blue is dead, I do want to build this city up a little bit. When the borders grow plus the public baths, it would be very close to being up to cheerful. Let's see, I might get my race happiness up. No, I don't think I will. I think I'm getting 50 race happiness points for that city. Okay, I haven't migrated this city yet, so I'm going to get 50 race happiness from that, 50 race happiness from that. So my racial happiness will go up from 530 to 630, so I will be getting an extra bonus. So I can go ahead and make public baths, and then once these borders expand, the city should be cheerful. I think I calculated that right. Hold these guys here for now. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, might be better off raising this city. I don't know where I'd rebuild it though. I would like to put it maybe here, but you can't build a city that close to the ruins of an old one. I think it has to be 4 tiles away. I just don't like that it's sitting 1 tile away from the coast. I think I'll just leave it. It doesn't seem like building ships is going to be all that important this game, since I am so close to the other 2 thrones already. And I didn't take the human governance upgrade that makes harbors better, so I'll just leave it. I'll take the racial happiness by migrating humans in there. Keep exploring with this guy. Gonna meet a city. Who we got? Goblins. I'm not interested. I'd like to get over and retake these Naga. I'd also like to go up and get this. I think I can go ahead and start doing that. Most any units that come after this city are going to have to come through this city's domain, so I'll be able to see them. Once I get this dragon, I can summon another spy drone and just kind of sit him out here. Let's see what the other team does. Don't see anything going on, but they are moving units somewhere. Alright, they're finished and nothing interesting happened. Alright, this guy's shock protection is up to 100 now. I think it's actually... Yeah, it's actually up to 120%. So I can afford to pick up some item that gives me shock weakness or something. Which actually, this guy has an item that gives shock weakness. I can switch these items. Alright. Those give this guy better defense, and he still has his 100% shock protection. That frost protection's not as important anymore, but I still might run into stuff that do frost damage. Inside structures or something. Let's keep this guy growing, or do I want to go straight to focus chamber and start making musketeers? I think I do. No. Take that back. I wanted to get this magma forge in the city's domain. Alright, so I'm gonna build a laboratory, and then as soon as that's finished, I'm gonna start an observatory and then hurry the completion of it. So it should take 5 turns to get everything. Make another cannon. And how are we here? Alright, I need blast furnace. I think that's it. I can start making cannons with an extra upgrade here. Not sure what I'm gonna build here. Doesn't have any special upgrade sites. It's getting a good amount of gold, so I might just make it resource collection. I'm only a great temple and a grand palace away from getting another grand palace, so I will want to do that. No, I don't want to queue that up. Don't want to get too aggressive with only 4 units here. I might want to get aggressive with these guys though. I think I'm going to go take a peek in this dungeon. Aha, green units. And a blue unit. Wonder what they're doing down there. What are you doing, guys? Really wish I had a scout right about now. Well, let's go ahead and look in here. Dungeons give you units as rewards. So, High Elf Manticore Rider. If that guy stuns me, this battle could go badly. Other than that, though, it doesn't look like anything too scary here. I'm gonna do it, and then cast spells with my leader if I need to. Okay, who wants to take the hit? I really don't want to use Thunderstorm, because it'll give all my units a shock weakness as well, make them more liable to get stunned by this guy. Maybe if I kill this guy before I kill everyone else, then I can use Thunderstorm. Looks like this knight is going to be the one to take the hit. Okay. Does she have any? Oh yeah, she does have good spells. I wish I had one for elemental protection. I forget what that one's called. Alright, let's see what happens. Did not get stunned. Okay, I need to get this griffin out of the way. I could do this. Ah. Oh well. Should still kill this guy pretty easily. A little concerned about this berserker. Yeah, it might be best off just hitting this guy and hoping I don't get stunned. Because I think my knight will be fine. I did get stunned. Well, he can only get hit. 20 damage. 50 damage. Right, gonna... Okay, I'm gonna go get in the berserker's face so he can't charge anybody. Now I could kill the manticore rider. It's probably my best bet. Can I kill it though? I'm just afraid if I run her around here to hit the manticore rider from behind, Then this Griffin Rider will fly back here, hit my hero, make her turn around. It would do a lot of damage. Probably do around 28 damage or so. And then the mounted archer just shoots her. Do I have any spells that can... Alright, I'm just going to... go get up in the Griffin's face, I think. That might not work. I might need to hit the Griffin. The other thing I'm afraid of is the Manticore Rider could just fly away. It would only take a flanking hit from the Engineer. That's not enough to kill it. Oh, its movement's way down. Never mind. It couldn't come hurt me. So if I hit the Griffin, it'll hit me twice. Maybe take away half of my health if it high rolls. The mounted archer can use sprint to get around somewhere and flank me. Let's see if I can damage somebody else enough to feel safe. I think I'm probably good here. Most of what I'm worried about will only happen if they do max damage. Okay, he's just gonna go after the Engineer anyway. Well, I lost both my Engineers. So much for keeping my machines repaired. If you make a builder in a city that has a master's guild, those also have repair machine or emergency repair or whatever they're called in that case. So that's gonna be what I have to do. Let's turn this guy around. Well, he still has a sprint, but nobody's damaged enough for him to be able to kill him. Just be annoying. He already leveled up. Let's do it with this guy. Alright, I traded an Engineer. What did I get in return? A Mammoth Rider and a Sphinx. Very good. figure out how I want to arrange these units after I see what these two armies do. Alright. Pretty easy battle here this time. I'd like to get at least one of my cavalry to evolve here. That guy was pretty close. Alright, this is gonna be the one. Kind of use everybody else to support that first one. That would have been bad. Turn this guy around. And there's his level up. Okay. Who's the next closest? This guy is. I'd also like to get my priest to level up, if possible. Getting him to gold medal and getting inflicted days is so good on those guys. .104. Alright, if this last cavalry can get the kill, he will evolve as well. Let's use the priest to weaken him a bit. Alright, there's two knights. Now I can send one knight off with this group and leave the other knight back. Let's go finally clear that tomb out. Uh-oh. Let's get away from those dragons. Let's see, where am I beneath? Alright, I'm not anywhere where I'm afraid of those dragons popping out. Looks like the only cave entrance anywhere nearby is down here. I don't think I want to do this. I could get a dwarf vassal. Dwarves are nice to have as a dreadnought. But I don't have any there. Okay, let's see. I could get this army down there. That'd be probably about 6 turns. I lost where it was. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and accept it. Alright, I want to keep an eye on these two armies here. Yep, my human happiness got up to cheerful. And then that bonus applies to every city I have. Just makes everybody even more happy. Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? I have a Lord of the Deep and a Sphinx that can get to them on the water like that. But that Storm Sister has inflict stun, so that could be kind of dangerous. I could get the entire army in though. I think I'm gonna do that. Summer of Love. They're not even a metropolis yet, so that's kind of nice to get. Alright, I got a couple more Empire quests that I wasn't shooting for. Monoculture, which I think is... I think it's 5 or 6. Oh, 8. 8 cities of the same race. And I got 3 knights for that. I don't see where the knights are, though. I thought you got them right next to your leader. Oh, yeah. I'm just blind. So, I'm going to send these, link them up with this army, and now I can start to get aggressive here, because that's, I mean, a leader, a tier 4, and 5 tier 3s, that's a pretty good army. Doesn't look like I can get to this city over land. So I'll have to cross the water. Purple's already taken it over. It's only a vassal, so it will be weakly defended. Let's link everybody up. Start to hit Beastberries. I would like to clear out at least one of these dungeons on my way north. I'll go after this one. Not sure what I want to make here. I think I'll just do merchandise for now, let some of my other cities grow a bit. Alright, I'm pretty close to making knights here. Go ahead and make a master's guild before making a harbor in preparation for making not many, since it's not going to be a naval game, but just to have 2 or 3 ironclads would be really nice. And I can make a great temple now on the way to making a grand palace. Want to come back to that army? Looks like I'm going to be running from Lost Souls soon. Alright, I'm going to do this before I... It says closely matched. I'm not seeing that. Because that Wraith's the only unit that's going to give me any problems. I think it's because of the Lost Souls Undying ability that it's saying it's closely matched. Let them keep coming. Now I can wreck this Wraith with my priest. Goodbye. Let's go get in the reanimator's face. This Revenant infantry are no trouble. Cavalry are stronger than them. Should be paying attention to who needs to level up. Well, I didn't need to. I attacked with the right guys anyway. Up to 104. 92 up to 105. No. Just gonna try to let that lost soul come back and farm it for experience. Frost protection. I'm gonna sell this. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that. I want gold right now. Got a lot of cities building a lot of things. Let's keep sending them around, clear out some more stuff. Alright, I talked about the first Empire quest I got. I also got Heptatopia, which is 7 towns. Harder to get than getting 8 cities of one race, but somehow I got them on the same... Or this one's a lot easier, I meant to say, not harder. But I somehow got them on the same turn. Alright, next turn I get a dragon. I can send a dragon with this army too. That'll be fun. I'm glad I didn't end my turn before I do this, though. No. I forgot Sphinxes don't have flight on the strategic map. If they all rush my Sphinx, I'll have to run it away. They're gonna rush my Sphinx. Please don't stun it. Oh, good. Yeah, I definitely need to get that guy away from the inflict stun Storm Sister. I'm just not sure I have enough movement to do that. I can cast a spell. It's gonna be what I have to do to keep him alive. Just moved that guy up too far too. These guys turn and kill him or her. It'll be close. I'd have to do nearly max damage in order to kill that. That's not worth trying. Oh. What's the Sphinx's resistance? 12. Resistance is also 12. Well, she's more valuable than the Sphinx. Really glad they used the longbow before the inflict stun Storm Sister. Poke. Was I not flanking, or do they have total awareness? They do. That's right, elf support units get total awareness. Well, I can go get up in the longbowman's face at least. Front of the mammoth rider, keep it safe. Yeesh. Yikes. Who was that? Oh, it's just the musketeer. harmonizing energy the most? I think you do. All right. Now I can get my dragon. I'm not sure how many casting points I'll have left over. Hopefully I have enough to get a spy drone as well. Praise the Leader Festival, so I'm now over 1,000 gold. I think those are both underground. If they declared war on me, yeah, it might not mean that someone underground met them. It's possible they just got unhappy with my alignment. Alright, the turn's over. This is going to be an easy city to take again. Get that dragon. Wow. I am one casting point short of being able to get a spy drone. Wonder if... No, I don't have any of those little casting points, orbs things. That's too bad. I'd like to get tank and then juggernaut, but since I can get invention in just one turn, I'm gonna get one or two of those. Let's see who the mermaids. Yeah, they're still independent. They must just dislike my... Declared war on independence. Did I do that recently? I don't know. Don't know what that's all about. Nothing really good that I can build here either. Pillar of the Stylites, but I don't have any good pikeman units. I'm already at cheerful. Guess I could make priests. Might as well make one or two priests at least. It's not gonna hurt me much. How are we doing down here? Time to make cannons. That's gonna be fun. Got nice cheap cannons now. How's this city coming? Could make... No, I think what I want to do is build a master's guild and make, 2 or 3 builders, just so I have something with repair machine. Probable victory. Okay, I don't like this. I'm not going to do this because berserkers have demolisher, so they would wreck my cannons and wreck my golems. So I'm gonna go check out the other dungeon. Okay, I got the Paragon Empire quest too for summoning that dragon. That's how good this game's going for me. I only aimed for 1 Empire quest and I've gotten 5 so far. I think I might make a settler, actually. If I could send it out here. There were those enemy units milling around. Out here would be a good place to build one. I could get the heart of the volcano. Except I'd have to build the city pretty close to it. And if I did that, then it would be a long time before I picked up all of these. I can maybe build a fortress next to the heart of the volcano and build a city around here. And I already have a Master's Guild built here, so I can... Yeah, I can build builders that have repair machine. So I'm going to do that here. And build a settler here. Alright, next turn I'm going to start heading out towards somebody's throne. Ooh. A pretty weak army. What do I want to do about this? If there's nothing behind it, I could definitely take it with just these units. If there's something behind it, I can at least retreat. Okay, I'm gonna wanna stick them in that city at the beginning of next turn. Might be coming after this city, that's okay. There are some wetlands in between, so they won't be able to get there too fast. I can surround them with these armies and with these armies. Alright, the Lost Souls ignored me. Got some more Naga that I'm gonna ignore. Let's go send this guy over the water. Let's get those cavalry evolved before I take on that structure. No mercy. Who's close? Looks like they're all close. Very good. There's 2 knights. There's 3 knights. Let's try to get the priest some experience here. I think he already... No, he did not level up. Okay, he's not going to be able to level up anyway. Let's just finish this guy off. Alright, now I should be able to handle all of these with a bunch of knights. I think all Paragon does is give a unit. What does it do, actually? Okay. I knew it gave Resurgence, and I thought it gave a defense and resistance upgrade. I didn't know about the health, though. That's pretty cool. A dragon with Resurgence. Obsidian dragons are my least favorite dragons. They're kind of a stealth special forces type with all these concealments. The weakening breath is just so much worse than all the other breath abilities. But it is still a dragon. It does have fearsome. So I'm not going to complain. Let's start on a spy drone. And then remember to get these guys in the city. Hopefully these armies will try to attack, because I will be able to swallow them. I can go ahead and do this. Ooh, hold on. Well, this battle's not going to hurt me. I can take a look at that army after I'm finished. Anybody here needs special experience? Ooh, what do they get as that gold medal? Noxious vulnerability, that's pretty good. I would like to get my warlord some level ups as well. It's funny, I picked my fire specialization because I wanted to summon hellhounds. I ended up only summoning the one hellhound, but the fireball ability has been wrecking these frostlings. Okay. Don't want to forget that I wanted to give this guy the experience. I'll just step him away. Alright, now hopefully both of those ice scapers will just turn and try to hit my hero. You know what, that could be bad. No, this guy's out of movement. Never mind. I was gonna say that could be bad because if this guy stepped away and froze my hero, ice scapers get Shatter Strike, which does extra damage against frozen units. Take him out. Not. That lucky ability is a pain. Still not going to attack me because of my first strike ability. Yeah, I'm not going to level up anyway. Oh well. I got close. Let's see what green's got here. Just one guy. And just one other guy. Dread Siege. That affects units, doesn't it? Makes me think I should just plunder this city. It's not a great city anyway, it'd be hard to hold. $300 gold is actually less than I'm getting per turn, so I'm just gonna raise it. That way I don't have to sit these units near it to defend it for longer than one turn. Make sure no armies are heading my way. Got a lot of flyers. Not as afraid of flyers as I was last game when they basically ruined my entire game. Let's get another spy drone, check these armies out. They're still just kind of sitting there. But I can get all my knights into the battle now. I can get my knights and buy this warlord and get her in. I'm going to do that. another invention in just one turn, so I'll take it. A warlord with bestow Iron Heart, that's cool. I forgot that I moved these into the city at the start of the turn. Well, I'll still probably be able to jump them next turn. Let's give her melee command since she's in charge of knights. Defense command for the same reason. Martial arts just because it's really good. Looks like she might start with Berserk. I do want break control, that's for sure. That'll help protect me against getting berserked myself. And she is an orc, so I should probably spend extra upgrade points on resistance. Right. Starting to get some cannons that start at veteran level and get extra hit points from the Flow Rock Quarry. There's only 2 berserkers in this one. Monster Hunter and Fire Wyvern don't scare me at all. I can probably block the berserkers with my knight and my hero. Let's try to cast a spell to see if that gets him to rush me. Force Field, that's the one I was thinking of that gives elemental protection. Doesn't do me a lot of good in this battle, but against those inflict stun Manticore Riders that could be really useful. Can use a Vengeful Frost. Let's do that on one of these berserkers. See if that gets them to charge. I don't like using a lot of casting points while I'm trying to summon a dragon, but in this case I think it's worth it. There we go. Can do this. Very, very good. Let's see how much damage this will do. Not enough to kill me. He might try to fly away. He probably can. I don't think my golems will do 20 damage each. That'd be annoying. I guess he could potentially destroy one of my cannons. I'm just going to cross my fingers there. It's not... Okay. Well... I'm making cannons 1 per turn in my other cities, so that's not a huge loss. some experience. Okay, I'm sure whatever reward I get is worth more than a cannon. Well, maybe not. I'll take that, I guess. Let's send these guys. Do I want to pick up... I think I want to pick up the cavalry and then leave this builder to stack with some machines that don't have a dreadnought in their army. I could maybe go... Now I need some kind of a meat shield. I was thinking these two plus a builder plus 3 cannons, but I definitely need something that can take a hit. I could send cavalry, I could make golems. I think I'll probably make golems. So I'll do... an Ice Queen, 2 golems, 2 cannons, and a builder. That sounds like an interesting army. Priest, I don't know what to do with you yet. Just leave them to wait in the city. What do we want? Forge aprons would have been nice before I took on all those draconians. I want inflict immolation. I also want resistance, but I don't have enough upgrade points for that. I could save, and then next turn I'll have 6, and I can get 2 points of resistance. I think I will do that. Don't remember... Oh yeah, I was making priests here. I do have a ton of gold. Just leave him here for now. Grand Palace. I kind of want to rush that just to get the extra casting points 2 turns sooner. It would cost me 100 gold. I'm getting... Okay, yeah, I'd get plus 57 gold each turn. So I would actually make a net income on gold. So that's a no-brainer. No good reason not to do this. Well, it looks like this episode's running a little bit long. Or longer than usual anyway. I had a lot to do on this turn, that's why that's happening. And I might still have a couple more battles after I do this one. I'd like to clear out as many structures with this army as fast as possible. Keep them somewhat spread out so the flamer can't hit them all. Easy battle. Those deep guards worry me a little bit, but knights are really tough and they all have guns, so I should have no trouble here. Here's the guy who took the most damage. Shoot the deep guard. Because I can just bash the boar rider. Or get a critical hit on the boar rider. Oh, that guy can't get a flank hit on anybody. So I feel safe just sitting back on guard. Let's get this guy out of the way so I can get a charge on the deep guard. Very nice. Now that frees this guy up to charge the Forge Priest. Blight Mask. That's a kind of cool unit or item. But I'm not fighting anything that does blight damage. I do want Jack's gift. I think I'm gonna take this. Basically paying 150 gold for Jack's gift, but I'm not desperately hurting for gold right now. I want my sorcerer to have that. I have no idea who I want to have this. I'll figure that one out later. Okay, one more battle this episode. I think just one. Don't want to charge that guy, he's damaged. Can heal this guy. Hopefully that big beetle comes in. Nope. Well, I could charge the beetle myself. I think that's going to be the plan. Alright. That makes things a lot easier. nothing they can really do to me here. Anybody have a gun left? You do. Whew, alright. Cursed egg. I think that's a bone wyvern. Razor Leafs increases range damage and also gives bleeding wounds. So I will take this. Not sure who I want to have the cursed egg yet. Let's check it out. How would my tireless hero like to have a flying unit? What's Bone Wyvern do? I think it gives blight protection and flight, and that's it. Or maybe it's like inflict weakening or something. It has some kind of weak ability. Really the only thing you want a Bone Wyvern mount for most of the time is its flight ability. That guy wouldn't really use it much. She might. No. No. Okay, I'm gonna send it to Kipper the Tireless. Just keep making that army as strong as possible. And then send this to my sorcerer, since she's doing the most ranged attacks of any of my heroes. I think all my other heroes are either warlords or dreadnoughts, so that's a lot of high defense, in your face type of units. Stables of Vigor. Alright, finally done. That last turn was about 25 minutes. So things are going really well for me. I'm starting to make some pretty good units once every turn. Cannons here. I don't know that I'll be able to make knights in one turn here, but that'll be at most 2 turns. Making priests, making golems. Not really anything going wrong for me. I'm gonna probably be able to jump this army next turn, take out some decent units from each of the last 2 players, and then rush these 2 stacks on towards one of their thrones. I'm not sure which throne. I'll see if I can save this spy drone to go check that throne out, see how vulnerable it is. Actually, I have this army over here that could probably come threaten this throne. So if I get just a little bit lucky, I think I can win this game by turn 50. That'd be one of the faster wins I've ever had. So stay tuned for that and subscribe to make sure you don't miss it. And like this video if you enjoyed watching it. Leave a comment if I missed something or if you just have any questions. Thank you, and I'll see you in a couple days.